Top 10 Most Ancient Dog Breeds on Earth. While there is an ongoing Top 10 Most Ancient Dog Breeds on Earth. While there is an ongoing discussion on the origins of dogs, it is generally acknowledged that certain varieties date back to the pharaohs and earlier. Every region of the world seems to have its historic breed that might claim to be among the oldest. Unsurprisingly, some rank highly on lists of the most intelligent, independent, and hardest-working dogs. Dogs have gotten along well with their owners and usually do what is required to be fed, housed, and survive. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be sharing a list of top 10 most ancient dog breeds on Earth. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's begin. Number 1. Chow Chow. You might mistake the blue-tongued Chow Chow for a giant teddy bear because of its unusual tongue, fluffy coat, and striking appearance. Don't be deceived by their charming appearance. They have served as guard dogs for over 2,000 years in the ancient temples of Arctic Asia. They were used as hunting dogs in addition to being terrifyingly aggressive regarding guarding family. Only one other breed, the Sharpei, shares the Chow Chow's striking blue or black tongue with other dogs. One of the earliest to speak about the peculiar Chow Chow was Marco Polo, who described it as kind and friendly, while being robust and self-assured. They are equally suited to living in the country and the city because they are fastidiously clean, simple to house train, and versatile. Number 2. Akita Inu. The Akita Inu has become more well-liked over the past century. A dog demonstrates Japanese characteristics with great adaptability to cold conditions. It is thought that the dog remains discovered at the Kamikuroiwa rock shelter site in Ehime are from the Jomon period, which is typically dated between 14,000 and 300 BC. It is undeniable that the breed has a long history and ancestry, although these dogs were smaller than the contemporary Akita Inu or Japanese Akita. After emerging from the Japanese mountains, the Akita was domesticated and taught to hunt giant game like elks and wild boars. They afterward acted as the samurai's devoted allies. The Akita are revered as family protectors and emblems of good health, happiness, and long life in Japan, where they are known for their dignity, courage, and loyalty. Number 3. Alaskan Malamute. Physical solid makeup and the ability to take down enormous prey meant only one thing. The Alaskan Malamute is a war dog. The Malamute, bred for the cold, was used for sledding and hunting during the Mongoloid migration from Siberia to Alaska. According to some sources, the Malamute is the oldest dog breed in North America. Being an isolated tribe allowed the Alaskan Malamute to survive the 1896 gold rush essentially unchanged, even though crossbreeding nearly led to the breed's extinction. Fortunately, the Alaskan Malamute proved better able to withstand Alaska's brutal winters and frigid temperatures, a trait that guaranteed its continuing existence. Number 4. Greenland Dobb. The Paleo-Eskimo people, whose earliest cultures date around 2500 BC, transported the Greenland breed to Greenland, much like its name implies. Along with its genetic relative, the Canadian Eskimo dog, it was easy to sled in Arctic conditions because of its thick double coat and muscular stamina. It's like finding gold at the end of the rainbow to find this breed outside Greenland. According to experts, the lack of genetic adaptations that other breeds have developed to handle meals high in sugar and starch in Greenland dogs emphasizes that sled dogs and Arctic people have worked and evolved together for more than 9,500 years. But since 2018, there has been a sharp drop in the population of the Greenland Dobb, which could eventually result in extinction. Number 5. Tibetan Mastiff. It is believed that the Tibetan Mastiff, often referred to as the Tibetan Bulldog, is the ancestor of all Mastiff dog breeds. Evidence suggests the gray wolf's position as the protectors of the Himalayas caused it to deviate from them around 58,000 years ago. Travelers may have occasionally received these enormous animals as gifts, which is thought to be how the Mastiff breeds of the Middle East and Europe came to be. One of the earliest dogs, the Mastiff, is thought to have come from the Roman combat dogs, though there isn't much genetic proof to back up this notion. They do, however, resemble the mythical Molossus, who was more significant than other canines and more savage in their attack on wild beasts, according to Aristotle. It should be no surprise that Tibetan Mastiffs are extremely territorial canines. given that they were initially bred to serve as guard dogs, defending property and animals. Number 6. Chinese Saluki. As the oldest dog breed in the world, the Saluki now holds the Guinness World Record. Its ancient origins are undeniable, although recent studies may have refuted that assertion. Saluki remains have been found in antique tombs in the Upper Nile region, and archaeologists have recovered a golden pendant with a Saluki on it that dates to 3,300 BCE. The Egyptian nobles and Arab tribe members greatly valued these graceful dogs. They were regarded as high-speed sighthounds because of their agility, stamina, and excellent sense of smell. The Saluki, which could run as fast as 42 miles per hour, was most famously used to hunt gazelles. Number 7. Afghan Hound, 8,000 years. The Afghan Hound's name suggests differently, and a more plausible hypothesis is that they were bred by the nomadic people of Afghanistan and its nearby regions. Many people think the Afghan Hound originated in the Egyptian deserts. The Afghan Sighthound is as quick and decisive as any other sighthound breed, and it was developed to hunt antelope and, some claim, leopards. According to eyewitness accounts, the Afghan would sever the spines of its predator's jaws by grabbing them by the neck. Afghan Hounds attracted the attention of British soldiers, who brought them back to the UK and showed them at dog shows as Persian Greyhounds and Baruxi Hounds, among other names. The Afghan Hound is a champion in the showing and makes for a devoted and fascinating companion. Depending on his mood, he can be quiet, dignified, and downright silly. He has long flowing hair and a beautiful appearance. Number 8. Greyhound, 8,000 years. The Greyhound is one of the oldest dog breeds in the world and is closely connected to the sighthounds shown in the temple drawings from 6000 BC found in modern-day Turkey. Some people are sure that the dog that appeared on tombs, inscriptions, and tomb paintings was indeed a greyhound, while others think it was more like a Basenji or Saluki. There is no question that the greyhound is a direct descendant of these prehistoric Egyptian dogs, adopting their abilities as guard dogs, companions, and hunters. The greyhound is a sweet, affectionate dog that is eager to please. It is intelligent, independent, and quick on its feet. Number 9. Poodle, 2,000 years. Although we typically associate the poodle with France, some suggest it may have originated in Germany as early as the 15th century. Images of the poodle from that period are very different from the standard poodle we know today, appearing much more like lions. The long hair on these early poodles' chests was insulation for their internal organs in cold water, and their hindquarters were shaved to prevent drag while swimming. Due to the poodle's popularity in the show ring, it has been derided as an elitist breed and mocked for its perfectly coiffed appearance. The poodle is an athletic, clever breed that loves to wrestle just as much as any other dog. Number 10. Tibetan Terrier, 2,000 years. A medium-sized dog with a shaggy coat that spent more than 2,000 years developing in the isolated Himalayan mountains is known as a Tibetan Terrier. The Tibetan Terrier, also called the Holy Dog of Tibet, has long served Tibetan monks as a friend, watchdog, and lucky charm. It's even been claimed that the Dalai Lama brought Sanj, his cherished Tibetan Terrier, with him when he was forced to leave Tibet. The Tibetan Terrier, also known as the Tsangapso, is bold and sure-footed despite not being a real terrier. It was used to drive sheep through tiny mountain routes by hopping on their backs and is considered an ancestor of the curly-coated Pule. One of these shaggy dogs can be bought now, but in ancient Tibet, the only way to get one was as a gift. That is all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. See you all soon.